Hey everybody, decided at the last minute to do a very quick driving tour here at Cemetery Ridge. I'm going to try to baffle the mic a little bit, but probably get a little wind. Much despite the gray weather, same yesterday and a little bit of rain too, it still was an excellent visit. I always have a great time and an excellent visit. Not a happy time, okay, but an enriching, fulfilling, and really good visit every time I come to this place. As much as I hate what it commemorates. But I'm just going to do a quick auto tour here. I'm actually weird. I don't mind shooting in less than optimal conditions. Because it's reality. Not every day is a bright blue sunny day. It's not real life. Just like YouTube isn't real life, okay? I want people to understand that. That's one thing I try to do is to give things to you kind of real and as they are. Instead of how people think they should be, or what will get them the most hits. The most likes. The sun is trying to peek out there. I'm just gonna turn around right here. This is here to my right. This is the monument to Pennsylvania. Of course, they get a lot of real estate here, and for good reason. This was hard now. There's reverse. That is a monument right there to Pennsylvania. Very large. You can go up there, of course, and there's a nice little observation at the top. And one cool looking sword wielding angel up on top of the cupola. Again, this is generally the middle of the battlefield, more commonly known as Cemetery Ridge. Huge rifle right there. Sometimes some folks don't know the difference, but you know, there are multiple types of artillery that were used because things were evolving. You have some regular older cannons, the likes of which you see all around the park, but you also have rifles, which are just what they sound like. They're gigantic versions, but they're bored and they have, you know, slightly concentric grooves on the inside, just like a rifle, or just like the barrel of a rifle or a pistol. Those, of course, were more accurate and could shoot for further distances. One great thing about shooting in conditions like this are there's nobody out here. This is the statue to Vermont. Really tall. Again to Vermont. I don't even want to say what farm that is over there. I got all my farms mixed up. could be the Sherfy farm, but yeah, I'm probably wrong. Kind of funny. A lot of people just like go jogging around here, and locals, you know, they just use it for jogging, bicycling, sometimes walking the dog. Don't blame them. Great place for that. Now, as you might guess, this is a monument to Washington, I believe. A couple of those in the area, not just the one in DC. There is a Washington monument in upstate Maryland, northwestern Maryland, and the South Mountain Complex. Lots of old farms and barns, even around the battlefield itself. This is South Central PA, a native monument. I've got a spiel about how it makes me sick how they use natives and black soldiers when it was expedient and politically convenient, but that's we might put that on deck for another video. This is what's known as the high water mark. And we are coming up onto this general area here. We're kind of, Cemetery Ridge is kind of behind us now. This area right here between what is called the high water mark there and the angle are basically the points marking the furthest point of Pickett's charge, the kind of the brutal ending of the Battle of Gettysburg and defeat of the Confederates. It was just as bloody as any of the other battles here. Men just kept coming, they just kept getting mowed down. They just kept coming, they just kept getting mowed down. One interesting part about it though is the opening salvo of Pickett's charge was unlike anything that any army in the world had ever seen or heard. And I didn't know that till after coming here a little bit, but I forget how many rounds were fired, but the Confederates let out a volley or a salvo, the likes that the world had never seen before. It was just unreal, and given that, it's actually more impressive that they were still put down by the Union troops at this very point. I'm gonna kind of end here. I'm just about done. There is George Meade on horseback out yonder over there, and we're about to the end of the run here. Monument to New York. And this is where we'll stop. Been a great visit. Love this place, and I hate to leave. But all good things got to come to an end, or they would just be ordinary. Later.